Okay, so hello students. This video is going to be for all my students, grades 7, 8, and 9, IMYC Science, along with also the grade 8, 9 students that are taking level 7 English class with me. All right, so basically, for this coming week, we're coming down to the end of the term. All right, this coming week of class of assignments that I'm giving you is basically going to be the previous assignments that you may or may not have completed. Many of you have not completed or even attempted a lot of the assignments that I worked, quite hard on to give you for the last 6, 7, 8 weeks of classes this term. So basically what I want you to do is when you go to your Google Classroom, assuming you actually know how to use your Google Classroom, which you should by now because we've been doing this for 2 months. So the example I'm showing you is for grade 8, but this goes for grade 7 and 9 and the English classes. So you go to your Google Classroom, you will see this page. All right. You see that you go to your classwork. Now you go here to view your work. If you see this, view your work. This will show you your list of assignments and along with your grade. Now look at this, Darren Heil, not doing very well. He's got 6.82%. That is a failing mark. If I don't do anything for the next week and a half, I will get 6.82% for my grade. And that is a fail. So basically, sometime between Monday to Monday, you look at your list. Missing, that just means that I haven't done it yet. It's still due, or it was just recently due. All right, I don't have a grade yet, so basically you can go into anything that's missing, like the magnets quiz. You go into view details. And wow, there's a quiz to take. Well, Mr. Heil made us a quiz on magnets. Okay, so you click on that and you take the quiz. You complete it, you submit it. Once you have completed and submitted at the end of the quiz, you click submit. All right, see, didn't do anything there. So basically, once you've submitted, you've done the grade, then you go here and you click mark as done. This little button here is a big blue button, mark as done. That tells me that you've done it and that I can then give you a grade. All right, so that's for something that is missing. I haven't done it yet. Okay, it might be late. That's okay. Late is late. I'm not going to mark off for being late. All right, but I will give you a 0 for not doing it. All right, then I go to the other thing. So anything that's missing, I do the assignment. I read the directions, I read the questions, I answer the questions. And be sure to, when you've done the work, you hit this turn in button. That tells me to check your work. You've never heard me say that before. All right, now that's for stuff that's missing. You complete it, you do it. That will be, the stuff that's missing will be from the last 3 weeks. All right, since our fair trade test. Now, the fair trade test you cannot redo. So if you have a 0 for that, it's going to stay a 0. But if there's other things that are 0, look, I got a 0 here. I got a 0. What should I check? All right. So let's go back. All these zeros. There's a 0. Let's look at this one. I've got a 0. 0 out of 20. That's 20 points I'm missing because I didn't even try to do something. All right. So you go click on the assignment. This pops up. All right. You go to view details. All right. Now it's been graded. I've gotten a 0. But I am giving you a chance to redo your work. If you got a 0, you click on your document. All right. All right. Now see, I've done this. I've done something. I've done part of the work. I've done it, and you figure that you've completed it. you're ready to turn it in. It's late, but that doesn't matter. Then I can then turn in. See this button up here? It's next to this blue button. I know the blue button is really, tempting, but this little white button called turn in, click it. All right? You do that, and that takes you to this page where it then shows that you've turned it in. And then I will see that it's been resubmitted. All right, you could also go here once you've completed that page. You could also click resubmit. This would probably be the best button to do. Resubmit and turn in that way. See, easy as that. That tells me by clicking this blue button, this submit button, it tells me to check your work again. Like, oh, I'm sorry I'm late, Mr. Heil, but I've done it. I've gone over. I've done it. I want to get credit. I don't want to fail this class. Okay, then that tells me to check that work again and give you a grade. All right, so you can do that for all the zeros except for that test. That test, it's only it's worth a fraction of the grade. Don't worry about that test. All right, but do all these missing assignments, do all the zeros, redo, get things done in the next 7 days. And then you will get a grade greater than something, a 1-digit percentage point. Just 6%, 7%. I'll round it up for you. 7% would still fail. All right. Now, you might be wondering, why are we doing this? Well, a lot of people haven't done the work. I'm giving you a chance to consider this extra credit. People always ask, can I do extra credit? This is your credit. It's not really extra. If you have completed all of these assignments, then you can review your assignments. All right? Or work on some other class that you haven't done. But review your work, and reviewing your work and doing this work will prepare you for your test that you're going to have next week. On Monday, March 30th, I will be giving you a test, a quiz. Multiple choice, may have some short answer. It'll be a quiz on Google Classroom. All right, look for it in the stream. All right, look for the assignment in the classroom. That test that we will take March 30th, I'll post it on the 30th. You'll have until 6 p.m. on the 31st, Tuesday, to complete it. Okay, review your work. Use your work to do the test. Use the entire internet if you need to do the test. All right, look up information. All right, there'll be some short answers that don't just cut and paste, do it in your own words. All right, but use your information that you've gotten. The test will be on, anything from the previous test. So anything since Sagansar that we've done, that's what your test is going to be about. All right, that test will be worth 20% of your grade. So if you're thinking about, oh, I'll do the test, that's all I need to do. Well, you can do the test, and if you've done 0 on everything else, that test, if you miraculously get 100% on the test, that's 20% of your grade. That means you will get 20% for your grade, for your class. And that 20% is not passing. It's not even 50%. It's less than 50% if you guys know some math. All right? So basically, do your work this week. That will get you a grade. And the test, 20% of 100, it's not going to give you, you can say, oh, I took the test. But if you took the test, that's one assignment that I've given you in the last 8 weeks out of, just for 8th grade, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. So it'll be like the 15th assignment for 8th grade, 16th assignment for 8th grade. All right, worth 20% of your grade, but you have to do the other work also and do it first so you prepare yourself for the test. All right, so that's about all I have to say about this term. We have another month of online classes, so following the 31st of March, all right, I'll be grading everything that everybody's done because you're all going to be giving me a lot of work to grade. So I'll be grading everything this week and next week, everything that gets turned in. So you can then once after the 31st, give me a couple days to grade the tests and any other submitted work that you do by the 31st. You have until the 31st to redo all the zeros. All right. Then you can view your work, and hopefully this 6.82 for Darren Heil will be changed to something much greater. Hopefully over 80, maybe 90% if he actually does the work. Or at least over 50%, 60%. You want 60 here to pass. All right. So, okay, this is a bit of a long video, but hopefully you've all watched it. There will be subtitles in English that you can read because I post this on YouTube. And hopefully, by the end of Monday, I can see that, I will have 78 views minimum, because that's how many students I have. But according to YouTube, you guys don't even watch my videos that I post for these assignments. All right? Because YouTube has this miraculous thing called analytics. Tells me how many people watch the videos I post. Nobody's watching the videos. You're not doing the work. You're not watching the videos. It would be nice if you actually tried to do some work and actually did do some work. All right? So, have a good week completing what you should have done already. Have a good week. If you've already done it, go ahead, review everything, get ready for the test that you should do very well on Monday, because you've done all the work and you shouldn't have to worry about this percentage point. But just do the work. All right? For all this work that needs to be done, all the zeros, go ahead, work with a person. Talk to a friend that you might have in class. Right? Work together on the Mongolian Kashmir sustainability. It's about Mongolia, for Christ's sake. You couldn't even watch that. Couldn't even do that. So get some work done. Work with partners on this. You can't work with a partner on the test, but you shouldn't need to, because you'll be prepared from doing the work. All right? So, again, have a good week. I hope to see a lot of people watching this video. All right? Heil out.